Hi everyone, this is teacher Vivian and I decided to bake a cake tonight. A special cake for all the boys and girls who had their birthday during this quarantine. Okay, so if you had a birthday during the month of March and April, this cake, this special birthday cake is for you. Alright? Shall we go? Let's prepare this cake. I'm going to show you the ingredients and then the step by step, how to prepare the cake. All right, let's go.
Now we're going to make yogurt cake. So we need yogurt. Thank you, little cow. We need half a cup. We also need 3 eggs, 1.5 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, 100 milligrams of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We also need lemon zest.
Now to bake a cake, you need a big bowl. You can use a beater or a mixer. See, like this one here. Or you can also use a wooden spoon to mix the cake, okay? And this bowl here, I use it to break the eggs. Instead of breaking the eggs and putting everything inside this big bowl, it's really safer if you break the eggs, check the egg if it's rotten or not inside the small bowl, and if it's good and not rotten, we can then put it inside the big bowl, okay?
It's also good to use a sieve to sift and mix up flour and baking powder together. That will make our cake very fluffy. I'm also going to use 2 measure cups, one for wet ingredients and the other one for dry ingredients. Delicious.
Now to bake our cake, we need a cake pan. I'm going to use this circle one. It's not a big one and it's not a small one. It's a medium size. Now we need to grease this big pan so the cake doesn't stick on the bottom. This is a little bit grease already, but I'm going to do it some more for you. We need to use some butter, and I'm going to use this paper over here, kitchen paper, and I'm going to pass all over the baking pan. See? When I pass all over the baking pan, I'm going to put a little bit of flour sifter here. Okay, our baking pan is all ready. Now I already preheated the oven 180 degrees, so it's already and warm to receive our cake.
Okay, so let's get started. Here in the recipe is telling us to beat the eggs, the sugar, and a little bit of salt. Shall we do it? So let's start with the 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Remember, we're not going to break it straight here. So let's break it here. Let's be careful, okay? One egg. See a little rubbish bin here? This is a good egg, okay? Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're also gonna need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I have this measuring cup to help me to measure, okay? 3/4 is right over here. So I have to fill up. Oops, not too much. Let me put some back. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, 3/4. And we have to put it here inside a mixing bowl. And we also need just a tiny little spoon of salt. I'm going to use this tiny little spoon here. Really tiny. Less than a teaspoon. Very little bit. And then with the mixer, we're gonna mix everything together. Shall we see? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and woohoo! And we're gonna mix. We're gonna mix until everything is very fluffy. Okay, let's go. Mix. Okay, now that our here is already fluffy, our eggs and sugar, we're gonna add the yogurt. Remember the yogurt? Whoop, whoop. Went everything. That was funny. The yogurt went just plump inside the bowl. Now we're gonna add some of the vanilla extract. Remember this? We need to add a little bit of this, okay? Only 1 little teaspoon. Okay, let me open this up and let's add. This is a teaspoon. Whoop, there we go. And we also gonna mix everything together. Everything is mixed together. Woo! Mix a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna add some of the lemon zest. For the lemon zest, I'm gonna use this part of the grate, okay? We just need a little bit. Shall we grate? Let me put it back here so we can grate. Look. Grate. And we want to keep moving the lemon so we get all of the little parts of the lemon, okay? We don't want to get to the inside of the inside part of the lemon, okay? A little bit more. Okay. I have some lemon zest. Now I have to put everything inside our mixing bowl. And we're gonna mix some more. It smells really good. For this cake, we also need vegetable oil. We need 1/3 of a cup, so I'm going to use my other measurement cup to measure 1/3 of a cup. Will be right over here on my finger here. Okay, a little bit more. There we go, 1/3. And in the mixing bowl, and we're going to mix some more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and mix. Okay, now we are ready for our dry ingredients. So I have here 1.5 cups of flour, and then we're gonna use our magic powder. So to put 1.5 cups of flour inside our mixing bowl, I'm gonna use the sieve. So we're gonna have a fluffy cake, okay? So I'm gonna put here in the sieve our flour. Whoa! And I'm gonna slowly just put it here. Now I'm also gonna mix up here 1 spoon of a baking powder. Let's put it together, and slowly we're gonna mix everything together. I'm gonna sift here, and with a wooden spoon I have to mix slowly everything together. A little bit here, sift here, and let's mix. Empty. And mix. Let's go. And mix. Can you mix really fast? Like a mixer. Make sure to get all the parts here on the edges of the bowl, okay? And mix everything together. Mix, 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 mix. And I think it's ready. Shall we put it on our baking pan? Okay? Our cake pan. Let's do it. Right. Let's see how our cake will go. Woohoo! Cool, huh? Okay, over here. For this part, so it doesn't want to come out, you can use this little guy over here. I only found Danny once. I think it's okay, isn't it? Let's do it. Now, for the other parts, maybe we can try. Look, shall we try to see if this cake is good? At least the dough is good. Let's check if the cake is gonna grow. Fingers crossed. The cake is ready to go to the oven. I like giving 3 little taps so the cake can grow, okay? Shall we give the 3 little taps on the bottom here? 1, 2, 3. Good luck. Okay, our cake is ready inside the oven. Can you see? Now let's hope it will grow and it will become a beautiful and delicious cake. Let's wait. Now while you're waiting for around 35-40 minutes, what about listening to a story? I'm gonna read a story now, okay? Maybe you have to find a story. It could be my story or another teacher's story, and then you come back to check if your cake is ready, okay? See you soon. Okay, let's check it out. Looks good, huh? Oh, it's really hot. Yum, 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 yum. I think it's good. One way to check if a cake is ready or not is to use a toothpick or a knife and do a little hole. Whoop. If it comes out all clean, yay, the cake is ready. Now we needed to let it cool down a little bit for 10 minutes before we put it on a plate, okay? Let's wait. Guys, our cake is ready. Look, our birthday cake. Now we just need a candle. I found one here. Look, a Paw Patrol candle that I'm gonna stick right here in the middle. And maybe I can put some sprinkles on it. Shall we check? Ah, beautiful! Very good. Congratulations and thank you for helping me out. Bye-bye and happy birthday to all of you who had a birthday. Parabéns pra você. Happy birthday to you. Parabéns.